So I feel like I might have captured a ghost on one of my recordings from a video a couple months ago. It took me a while to release this because I wasn't really sure how to approach releasing it, if I even should release it, because it just seems so bonkers. I'm not extremely superstitious, but I've experienced a lot of weird stuff in my life that I simply cannot explain. And even though the realist in me really wants to explain it, and as I get older, I feel like there should be a more palpable explanation for these things. Some of the stuff I simply cannot come up with an answer for, so do I believe in the paranormal? Yes. Maybe not as much as I did as a kid, but yes, I guess. But like I said, I've seen stuff, heard stuff, felt stuff, smelled stuff that just cannot be explained, and from time to time it still happens today, but I'm getting off track. The point is, I captured something on an audio recording from a few months ago that I cannot explain. And if you just indulge me for a few minutes, I'll take you through the whole thing. So if you remember back about 2-3 months ago, I released my first, it's from like my series of videos called Forbidden Texts. It says welcome to the library at the beginning. In the first episode I recorded, I was near my bookshelf and I was going through all the books I had in my collection, my horror stuff. I was recording on my Rebel T3i Canon camera, and I was recording audio separately with my Tascam DR40. So I'm going through the footage and I'm editing that video together, and I come across this part where I say something like, I'm looking at a book, and I say something like, isn't that cool, to the audience that's not actually there. And I didn't realize this till I was editing it. I showed Shanna and I showed my grandma, and nobody could really figure out what the hell this was. But you plainly hear somebody whisper, yes, as if they're answering my question, which wasn't really a question directed at anybody directly. It was just a question for the supposed audience watching the video, right? So I'm trying to figure out, maybe the sound effect was me like scraping the other books as I'm putting one down, and it wasn't. It just didn't make sense. It didn't line up with any of the other sound effects of the book covers scraping one another. It was plainly and clearly somebody whispering yes. And Shanna was in the den with the TV on. It wasn't that coming through the wall, because this was, you can tell, background white noise through the wall versus somebody in the room going yes. Isabella was asleep. It was just me in that room with the door closed and my audio recording and my video recording. So I'm going to play this for you now so you can hear it as it happened, and then maybe you can help me come up with a theory other than paranormal, because I cannot find one. So yeah, check this out, and then let me know if you think I actually recorded a ghost or if I'm just losing my fucking mind, which is always possible. So yeah. Anyways. Cool. Anyways. Cool.
Anyways. Cool.
Tell me that wasn't insane. I mean, I still get, the hairs in the back of my neck still stand up when I hear this. I just cannot explain it from any other sense besides that of the supernatural. So, what do you think? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.